Hey y'all. Okay. Think I got my TV set back up. How are y'all? See, I told you I would be back on my normal schedule. Alright, so let me get everything all set up here. We are going to make bows tonight. Bow Tuesday. But we're going to use one of these new bow backers because I think this is a really cute idea. So this comes from Deco Exchange and we will have a link for these. Okay, I got this one. So this one is the Valentine's. You see it? And then this one is the Mardi Gras one. But we're going to do this one tonight. Okay. I know it's been forever since I've been on here. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, it's going to be so nice to be able to read comments again. I also grabbed this. So y'all done one of these before, right? This is just the hearts with the little grapevine around it. So these are really great for bow projects as well. So I thought it'd be fun to do our bows and then add them onto something. All right, so I'm going to do that one and we're going to do that one. This one, so this is really cute, but it doesn't look like it comes with a hanger. So we'll have to do something about that. But let's wait until the very end. I have not signed the papers yet. Okay, so there it is. But I will still be Hardworking Mom. I just won't use the whole Hardworking Mom. It'll just be like HWM, which y'all know is still Hardworking Mom. So, yeah. What I'm selling is the phrase Hardworking Mom. That's what I'm selling, not my business. My business isn't getting sold. Okay, so let's get all set up here. And we'll look at the ribbon we pulled up. You know, I didn't really think I was going to just disappear, did you? My battery's dead? I don't know. Okay, hold on, I gotta get batteries. It's the little joys in life. Alrighty. I got new batteries. I think my batteries have died out. Yeah. There we go. I just gotta get new batteries in my little camera thing so I can get it to go down. There it goes. Haha. Alright. Here is what we're doing. Okay. So I've got this. This has pink, black, and white, and it has this blue and a little bit of gold in it. So I have, this is the blue with the pink. I have some gold. I have this gold, and I have this gold, and I have this black and white. Okay. Let's kind of move those over. You could also use this white, and then I have pink. So I have really light pink and then just a little bit of brighter pink. Okay. This one is just red and pink, so that one will be pretty easy to do as well. Okay. So let's get our bow maker out here. Whew. Okay. going to do is we're going to put this blue in the back. This is not the exact same blue that's on here, but it will be close enough, and it's going to be kind of off to the side down here, so it should be fine. This came from Amazon, this cutting mat. Yep. And when I come back on, hopefully tomorrow, Bella will be on her beanbag. She has taken over Carson's beanbag, and he didn't want it in his room, which is why it's in the family room. So I'm going to bring it in here and let her sleep on that while I'm live. She's so funny, y'all. All right, so this is 2.5 inch. Isn't that cute? This one came from Craft Outlet. Okay. Alrighty. So we don't want to do a huge giant bow, right? Because this is a bow backer, so we don't want to completely cover up everything on the bow backer. So we want to kind of come out, let's say, about right here. Okay. Can you see that? So that's going to be about 5 inches. Okay. So we're going to start off with, let's do like a 6-inch tail. Okay. I mean, we could do longer tails. Let's do 12-inch tail. So we can have it draping down. Okay. There we go. Drop that in the floor. All right, so our biggest one in the back is going to be 5 inches. Okay. So we'll start off at 5. Happy New Year. Come on, fam. Okay. 5 and 5 there. Okay. So we're just coming through. We're pulling right down in the center. See how I like to put mine sideways? Because then it's easy to know. One, it's easy to know which side I'm going to flip it on. And it helps me to remember I've got to flip it. Okay, so I'm going to flip it on the side where the loop is not. So the opposite side of the loop, right? Here's the loop. Here's the straight side. So we're going to twist that, and that side stays the same. Now these little hearts are kind of all over the place. They're up and down and back and forth, so you don't need to flip these. Mom and Dad are good. So we got some good news on Mom today, finally. Her oncologist called today, and she does have a problem with her bone marrow, but it does not look like it's leukemia, thank God. And so they have decided they are going to do infusion treatments with her like every 3 weeks. Mama, look at this. Isn't this cool? So they're going to do these infusion treatments with her every 3 weeks to treat this and get her red blood cells back up, because her bone marrow is not reproducing her red blood cells correctly. So, and poor thing, we went to get the blood work done for the functional doctor, and y'all, they took 20 vials of blood. Poor Mama. that was a lot. Okay, now we're going to do the black and white. Okay, and we're just going to do one right in between that. Okay. There. Pull this down. Trim it off. Oh, isn't that wonderful? Very happy about that. Yeah. It was like prayers answered. Hey, Emily. Were you just talking about the bows yesterday? I know. You're going to have to come get a new Valentine's bow. Okay. Let's use this pink. We're going to do the tail on this a little bit longer. Let's do 20 inch. Okay. So 20-inch tail. Okay. Drop that on the floor. I'm still going to do 5 inches. So 5. I'm going to do 2 of this one. There. And there. Okay. So we're doing that longer tail, right? So that we can curl it up. So we're going to curl this one up. Here's our gold. So we have this gold. I like this one. It has that crinkly noise. It's a sensory thing, right? You want to put that gold on the top. Just kind of bring that out a little bit. These are really cool, I have to say. It's a good idea. This was Terry's idea. You know, Terry of the Terry Bow. These are her idea. Okay, so we take our zip tie, run it under the whole pile. Did y'all all have a good New Year's and Christmas and all the good stuff? Okay, pull it out. Okay, so there's our indention. Okay, so what you want to do is hold one side, slide that zip tie around, and make sure that zip tie stays in that indention. Okay, so when you're tightening it, right, you want it to stay in there, and you want the ribbons to stay exactly where they are. That way, none of your loops are going to get off. It's going to be much easier to fluff it, and it's going to look exactly the way that you put it together. Oh no, you got sick. I got sick too. I had COVID for 3 weeks. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. Okay. So you can see that zip tie. Can you see that? So what we're going to do is we're going to take the last little bit of that gold. I never had a cough, but I was sick. Lordy. Okay. This is just going to make it look nice and finished. You can either cut it off, right? So cut like this, or you can just fold it up. I do find it's a little bit easier if you have kind of a smaller piece. So I do tend to cut it off, and then I just go around here, and I'm going to tie it in the back. So make sure I've got it nice and tight. Go ahead and pull this off. Okay, and then we're just going to tie it and then just trim it off. Oh, it was terrible. It was terrible. I thought I was never going to get over that thing. That's why you didn't see me in December. I was just too damn sick. All right, now, to fluff it, what you want to do is pull your loops separate. Go ahead and put them where you want them to go. This kind of helps a little bit. If you'll get the ribbons in place first, then it's much easier to fluff it. Okay, so to fluff it, you're just gonna twist it back and forth, right? And the reason you're doing that, here's a good example. You see how this one is kind of squashed down in there, right in there? When you're pulling it and twisting it, it's loosening it from that zip tie, and then you're able to pull those pieces out. So, I had COVID before, but nothing like this. I had like a 2-day version the first time. This was not a 2-day version. It was horrible. But, I'm all good now. Look how pretty that is. Okay. Now these, I like to use my thumbs, but you can use anything you want. You could even use your scissors, right? So you could just kind of wrap it around your scissors. You want something, so my thumbs I think are a pretty thick size, so I just use my thumbs. So I just kind of twist it around my thumb like this, going up, and then I take that bottom piece and gently pull it out. Well, I did that show, that Christmas show that has like thousands of people come through. That's where I got it. It was not fun, but I got through it. See how pretty that looks when you just do a little bit of that curl. There. Now, I did a pipe cleaner on the back of this. You could do zip ties if you wanted. I did pipe cleaners because I was thinking if I wanted to change my bow later, it would be a lot easier to change it if I had a zip tie on it rather than a pipe cleaner. So you just go right through the back, right? So it has those little places, and what I would do is twist it up like this and then push it back through. Then I would sneak under here and just pull it through and hide it under that bow, so you're never going to see that. See, look how cute that is. Look how cute that is. That's really cute. So I think the best thing to do would be to put like, I don't know how thick this is, 1/4 inch maybe. I would put a little something here and then put a hanger on it. You could drill a hole through this, but I don't know what kind of, this looks like birch, so it's probably birch. But isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. Okay, so let's do another one. We're just going to do a regular bow for Emily, because pretty soon she's going to have something for her door. All right, so we have this one, right? This one comes with a hanger, right? So here's the hanger. So you could either put the bow at the bottom, or you could put the bow at the top. You could put the bow on this corner and one on this corner. Oh, let's try that. Let's try one on this corner and one on this corner. I think that would be cute. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. I've got this. I think I have that in a small too. I do. Let's try that. So I think I'm going to do smaller ribbons with this because I think that it's not as large. So I think it'll be better. I know, I'm good. How are you? I got COVID in December and I was sick. So that's why you didn't see me. I'm better now, thankfully. Okay. So, this one, I believe, came from Festive Creations by Stephanie. So this one was from Festive Creations by Stephanie. That pink one I have, that's Sam's ribbon. So pretty soon, Sam's is going to come out with their spring ribbon. My suggestion is go and get one color of the solids. One. You really only need one unless you're doing a whole bunch of stuff. But if you don't have a Sam's membership, get a one-day pass. They'll give you a one-day pass. And then you can just go get it. All right. So let's use the white, the pink. I've got this one that has red, black, and white. I like that one. Let's use that one. We even have this that has the little hearts on it. That's really cute. Hello. Oh, yeah. I mean, poor Cece. Cece got sick too, so she went home sick. It was awful. It was awful. I felt so bad. She came all the way here to help me, and then she went home sick, and then she got better, and then they got COVID. Although she didn't go home with COVID. Okay. So let's start with the pink on the bottom. Okay. So we're going to do a smaller tail here, like maybe 6 inch. Let's just do a 6 inch. Oh, Z, can you send Alice the link for the... So this is what they look like now. since I gave them to Susie, right? So they have the little swat down here. It still says Lori's Ruffle Tool and whatever, but yeah, I know my comments hardly ever work. Oh, that's smart. See, I think what I should have done at the craft show was had like one of those things of the hand sanitizer, and I should have just been, because you know you handle all that money. Okay, so let's do 5-inch loop. We're going to do this one differently. So we're going to do, I want to do several different ribbons. So we're going to do one of each loop. That'll be fun. So one of that. Okay. One of this one. That'll be really cute. Okay. Let's do one of this one. I believe this red and white one came from Stephanie as well. So those two, I believe, came from Festive Creations by Stephanie. I think I got this one from Craig Bachman. I did lose my appetite, although I didn't have any funny taste. Like nothing tasted funny or smelled funny. I didn't lose my taste or smell. I never got a cough. So, who knows? Okay, let's do this one. I just felt awful. The gold ribbon, this gold ribbon came from Festive Creations by Stephanie. Why are you bonking at me? Did I hit that button? I must have. Okay, so we're just twisting at the middle just like we have been. Okay. All right. Now let's do this one on the top. Okay. Kind of get our little bit of red back up to the top. Okay. I'm going to twist this one because you can see that these hearts go in one direction. So it would be kind of obvious if I didn't switch that. So I'm just going to pick it up and flip it over. Super simple and easy. You okay, Belly? Okay. Then I will zip tie under. Alrighty. Pull it out. See, there's our indention. Oh, guess what I found? I found the zip tie tool. Okay, so I'm going to use it. So slide it back. I'm going to go ahead, put my pipe cleaner back here. I'm really only going to use like half. Let's do that. Let's use half. Okay. We're not going to need a lot. Okay. Now, you still want to make sure everything stays where it is. You can start to tighten it. Make sure everything stays in line. But what you do is you take this, it has a little opening. You stick the zip tie in the opening, just like that. And then you start like that. And it tightens it and clips it off. And it tightens it enough so that you can do what we normally do. Now on this, I'm going to pull my tails down, okay, like this, there, and I'm going to separate my ribbons. And what I'm going to do is put one up, one down so that we can kind of still see all of the ribbons. So if this one's up, this one will be down. So on and so forth. So then you get to see that there is different ribbons in it. Isn't that cute? There. So what'd you think? You like the zip tie tool? Okay, so we're gonna put one here. I'm gonna push it right through that fabric. If you have any trouble, get your handy dandy little tool out and go right where that seam is. Let's see. There we go. Then I could pull it through. See that? Our little weaving needle. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that. That's cute. Okay. Well, actually, I think some of the places had it come out last year right before February. I think the ribbon came out like at the end of January, the beginning of February. I'm pretty sure it did. Okay. So this thing is from Festive Creations by Stephanie, this little thing. I'm just going to tuck that under. So there you can see, you can't even really see where we tied it. You see? You just can't really see. So I used a brown pipe cleaner so that it just kind of blends in. Probably what I would do instead of using this hanger, because if you use this hanger, it's going to kind of move back and forth. I would run a hanger from here to here, and then you can kind of hang it, or you can hang it this way or that way, whichever way you wanted to hang it. All right, now let's make one for the bottom. You could use the same ribbons, different ribbons. There's really no rule. No rule. Yeah, so like, they may have some more of the Christmas ones out now. So what you would look for is like red, green. They might have white, silver, gold. Those you can use all year. You just want to get the basic colors. So that's what you're looking for. Go for the basics because you're going to use these all year round. Oh, you did? Awesome. Yeah. This thing is cool, isn't it? So this is just a, let's see, this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ribbon bow. So that would be a 5 ribbon bow. The zip tie tool, it's on Amazon. Okay. Alrighty. Don't do that. I'm just going to do the same bow. Okay. Generally what I call bows are kind of what they look like to me, right? Every person who makes bows probably calls them something different. And that's okay. It's the same bow, it's just a different name. We just kind of all have our little, I don't know, things we call stuff. Okay. That one, you could even do them in a different mixture, but still use the same ribbons. But I think I'm just going to do the same thing. And then I have that continuity. Oh, Harbor Freight has it. Oh, that's my favorite place. I love that place. Y'all like Harbor Freight? I love Harbor Freight. That place is the bomb. You have one? Yeah, I know, I like them. It really is pretty cool. I mean, you can't beat it. Okay. This one really needs to be flipped as well. Not sure I flipped it the last time, but let's flip it this time. So you see how they're going in opposite directions? All you have to do is lift the whole loop up and twist it. Doesn't matter which way you twist it. You can twist it this way or this way. Doesn't matter. It works both ways. Okay. Got 3. Emily, what you want in your bow? See, this here would be a cute door hanger as well, right? You don't always have to have some huge, big wreath. Sometimes you can just use, or you can use it in your kitchen, your bathroom, your back door, whatever you want. We usually have a wreath on the front door, a wreath on the door to the laundry room, a wreath on the back door. So, yeah, we use them everywhere. We might as well. Hey, Danita. Okay. All right, so, it's the lovely commercial. Hold on. I'll wait till this goes. So do y'all do many, hey Danita, do y'all do many Valentines, or do you kind of skip it? Some people do a lot, and some people do hardly any. Okay, let's flip this one. Yeah, Harbor Freight gets me in trouble too. Oh, I've been vaccinated. It doesn't really matter. And I've been boosted. So, I don't know. You're either going to get it or you're not. Okay. So, zip tie under. Pull that out. So, you can really see, right? So, if I move these around and I tie it, it's going to come out all wonky. You want to keep it exactly in line like it was in the bow maker, because then all of your ribbons are going to stay the size you made them and in the direction that you made them. All right, let's look at that zip tie gun again. All right, so see how it has the little thing? You just go in sideways, and that's it. It clips it off and everything, and it went flying. Now your zip ties do go flying, but that's okay. Oh yeah, see, I have Mardi Gras to do. We're gonna do Mardi Gras tomorrow night. Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. I think there are some variants that are resistant no matter what you have, right? Yeah. It wasn't pleasant, but I got through it. I was lucky. I never had a cough. I did have cold symptoms, but no cough. So I was lucky. Okay, so we're gonna move these. Okay. If you're struggling getting them in order, just stop and pull them apart, and that helps a lot. And then you can do your fluffing. That's so cute. I like these little bows. Isn't that cute? So now we'll take this one. We'll put this one down here in the opposite place. Do y'all know how to make these? You can make these. Has anybody ever made one of these? They're not too hard. I mean, it depends on what shape you're going for, but you can actually use these with bind wire. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Look. Oh, hold on, let me make y'all bigger so you can see the whole thing. There we go. So y'all can see the whole thing. Ta-da, isn't that cute? So then what I would do is I would take, I know I brought it over here. There it is. I would take some of my rustic wire. Well, we're just going to have to make one, aren't we? Yeah, so you can buy the Grapevine rope. And then you can use that. I'm going to slip it. So see, it's just sewn on. The fabric is like sewn on with wire and then glued to this. What they do is they take the grapevine and they shape it into the frame, and then they tie wire around to keep it in place. Thank you. And then they use the wire to tie the fabric on with a little glue. I got it at the Christmas show. There's this really cool boutique that comes every year, and I love their stuff. So it's like Pink Petal Boutique, I think it's called. And so I always get something. All right, so I just use this wire to go through. I'm gonna tuck it in there. And then I'll go through over here. And then when you have a longer one that goes across, oh, we moved to Kajabi, Danita. That might be why. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'm starting doing one-on-one stuff, and everybody gets one free one. So you definitely want to get in on that. There, see? So I just tied it through there. I just kind of found a place where it wasn't as tight and just slipped it right through. And then this way it'll hang better. Because have you ever put something on the wall and it like pokes out? What you need to do is you need to make the tie longer. If you make the tie longer, it'll quit doing that. So do that. Right, Delby? Are y'all like me? Do you call your dog like 15 different names? All right, let's make Emily a bow. Okay, we got a lot of pretty stuff. So let's see. Now we could get out. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. We'll make a pretty traditional one. So I have a little bit that was left over from last year. I don't know where this came from. Probably Sam's pottery. Oh, I missed it too. All right, let's get back in here. Okay. I know I'm not working with mesh today. I don't have to wear my apron. Apron makes me hot. Okay, so let's do 14-inch tails. Okay. Drop it in the floor. This is really cute. It has this little buffalo plaid hearts. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know it's so hard when you lose your puppies or your animals of any kind. When we lost the dog we had before Bella, it was years before I was ready again. I don't know why, well, because we had young kids, that's why. But it was so hard. John and I still talk about her a lot. And you know what's funny is she looked just like Bella. Different dog breed, but she looked a lot like Bella. A little bit of differences, but the coloring was the same. Like when we saw Bella, her name was Misty. When we saw Bella, it looked just like her. It was probably what drew me to her. All right, so we've got the red with the plaid. Let's do this one. Okay. So remember, ribbons are not like clothes. You can mix patterns. And these are pretty much the same pattern, so they're not going to compete with each other. That heart sign, that was Festive Creations by Stephanie. That's who. I wonder if there's a number on it. It's item number KG3107. Okay. There we go. Get 2 of those. There. So we're going to start with a 3-2-1. Just means 3 loops at one size, 2 loops at one size, 1 loop at one size. So in other words, 3 at 6, 2 at 6, and then 1 at 6. Let's do, I don't want to do that yet. Move those out of the way. Let's do this white. We're going to break it up a little bit. Okay. I love white sparkly. I would use this all year round if I could. Okay. All right, now let's do, I want to do that other red. This one. Oh, wait. Let's do that. Let's do the black and red. Yeah. That's pretty. Okay. Oh, y'all, we just added a new designer in the group. Danita, can you email me? Just email me at hardworkingmomtv@gmail.com. I'm going to go a little bit smaller. So like maybe probably about 5 inches or 5.5. Okay. There. Okay. And what we're going to do is two of this. Okay. Pull this one out. Isn't that pretty ribbon? Yeah, I have to set up a new system. I haven't gotten around to that. I'm just now getting back into the swing of things, so hang tight. I'll get it all back up and going. Yeah, most of y'all probably don't know my company is actually Hardworking Mom TV, not Hardworking Mom. So I'm not giving up my company. I'm just giving up the Hardworking Mom logo, name, slogan, I guess you would call it. Okay, so we did 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to add just a little interest on the top. I'm not going to use that one. We're going to use this one. And we're going to put a little bit of a spider on the top. So we'll do 1 long tail here. And we'll do 3 loops. So 1, 2, we're going to flip that one. 3 with a short tail. So right up here. Let's see, how long is that? That's probably about 8 inches. Okay, now with the next ribbon, we want to start over on this side. So that way we've got a long tail going down this side, and we don't make it too heavy on this side. Here's the thing. You can mix as many different types of bows as you want. There's nothing that says you have to do 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. There's nothing that says you have to do 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. You can do whatever you want. So we're going to mix because it's fun. And it makes it more interesting. Okay. All right. So we have 3. Then we do again, short tail. All right. And we're going to finish off with this one. Oh, we may do one more. Okay. Then we'll have equal. Flip that one. I tend to flip the one that only has one on the side. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's see. Let's do, I don't think there's enough white. What else we got here? I don't like any of those. Let's just do, let's do this one again. I really like this one. Okay, so on this side, this will be a big honker bow. Yeah, if you want to get notified when I'm live on YouTube, you just need to subscribe and hit the button, hit the bell icon button, and hit notify all, and then you'll get notified when I'm going live. Okay, so we're going to flip this side. That way we only have to do the one. Okay. All right, so let's run it under one side. Make sure that you have everything in it because this is a big bow. This is why I like to use bigger ties, right? So this is a 14-inch length tie, zip tie, I believe. There we go. Is she watching me? She is so funny. Oh. Okay. So this is when you can really see, right, where the indentation is. Can you see that? So you can see when you take it out of the bow maker, it's not in the middle, okay? So you want to slide it around and put it in the middle and make sure those ribbons stay in place. If you do that, you're going to have a much better time of getting your bow fluffed out the way you want it to if you keep it in that line. Okay. All right, Emily, we're working on your bow. You have to come get your Valentine's bow and your Valentine's wreath. Okay. Emily got a job, y'all. Oh. So nice and tight, right? You want them to be real tight. Very important. All right, so all of our tails are going to be down here in the front, except for these little ones, right? So with these little ones, you can either put them in between the loops or you can pull them up to the top. But what we're going to do first is we're going to go and we're going to separate these loops first. So pull them apart. This helps a lot to get things in place. Okay. See, and we're going to end up with, how did that happen? Oh, I see. We're going to end up with kind of 3 on the top, right? Okay. This helps if you just pull them apart and then fluff it, because you're not going to be trying to fight it, pulling it apart and fluffing it at the same time. You're just going to have to fluff it because you've already done the pull apart. You just have to fluff. So you can have, see how it looks? You can have some of these coming and they will mimic loops, these tails, and you can have some coming at the top so it kind of rounds the bow out. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you who the new designer was. The new designer is Michelle Reed. Okay, I'm blanking. What is her business name? Z, help me out here. She makes some really gorgeous stuff, so she's our newest designer. We're very excited to have her. She makes all kinds of stuff too, y'all. She sews. I think she makes her own designer ribbon. Pretty sure she does. she's been a cubby in the past. You know, I like to support my cubbies, so when we had an opportunity, we asked her to come in. And we're working on someone else. I won't say anything until we come to an agreement with her, so there we go. Oh, look at that. How pretty is that? Look how big that is. Isn't that pretty? That's a bow. So we can curl up these. Yes, ma'am, I will. I will do my MNB Creations. Thank you. Oh, wow, I couldn't think of that. Yeah. Oh, Sassy has a murmur. She's on heart or blood pressure medicine. She's on allergy medicine. She's the one who had the vascular event not too long ago, but she's doing really good. So we're hopeful that, you know, she really has done super well. So we're just hoping that that's the end of that. And see how fun it is to take different types of bows and kind of put them on top of each other. Look, I haven't even clipped my zip tie. Okay, so we had a 3-2-1 in the back, right? So 3-2-1, and then we did 2-1, and then we did a spider bow on top of that. So look, you can see it's real nice and fluffy. This is gonna look really cute on a mailbox. Isn't that cute? So we did this one. I like that. Okay, and then we did this one. I like this too. That's really cute. This was a great idea that she had. Great idea. And we did this one. See that cute? Can y'all see? Let me back up a little there. That was fun. Oh, let me show you what we're going to do tomorrow night. This one. Okay, so tomorrow night, this is a kit from Stephanie. So, this one is Mardi Gras. And you know, I really like it because it has purple. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So it's got a gold and then the green, gold, and purple. And then, oh, look at that. This little mask. Oh, and a purple glitter. I'm hoarding that. Ooh, gold and green. And then it has this. That's pretty. Oh. Look how cute that is. And it has a purple frame. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night. So we'll definitely put a link out there for this. We might use a little bit of what I have left of the gold. So that'll be good. That'll be fun. I still have the December kit from Deco Exchange, their wreath box. We're going to do that, and I think my new one's already on the way, so we'll do that one too. The frame is a 15-inch frame. Sometimes they're labeled 15-inch, and sometimes they're labeled 24. But the frame itself is 15-inch. It makes a 24-inch wreath. So that's kind of why they label it that way. Yeah, you want me to do the curl slower? Hold on, let me get a ribbon. I will show ya. Okay. So, if you want to do curls, let's go back down here. Okay. All right. What you're going to do is take your thumb and you're going to kind of just walk it up, kind of moving the ribbon with your hand, twisting it like that. Can you see that? You kind of want to keep track of where that inside piece is, and then you just gently pull it out, just like that. That help? Oh yes, I am getting ready to do, we created a kit for CC. I haven't done the sign yet. I mean, I made the sign, but I haven't printed it out. But it's going to be this. Look how pretty. It's this cardinal. I think she already has it listed. And then it's got red with the white, tan, and green. I'm going to use a red mesh. I think I'm going to use a red and white mesh. And then one of the burlap. You know, the little burlap mesh. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think we may do this one. It's a winter one. So, if I can get myself together. Alrighty. Okay, y'all. Well, I will see y'all tomorrow at 8. I know it's cute, isn't it? I love that Mardi Gras kit too. I am moving Thursdays to 8:30 just because it's really hard to get done in my group in time to get over here and be ready for 8. So I'm going to move it to 8:30. But the other 2 days will stay at 8. Festive Creations by Stephanie. Yes, you want to see the bow. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There it is. You can see the back. See how nice and fluffy it is? See, and this is where we put the little pieces. They're kind of scattered throughout. So we did the spider bow on top. So one long and one short at the top. You could also do all short ones, but I kind of like having the drama of the bottom. Oh, thank you, Mercy. I love this bow too. Isn't that pretty? Oh, yeah. That GoodRx, that stuff is the bomb. That thing is the bomb. We have to have that medicine for Sassy. And if we go to the vet, it's like $80. If we use GoodRx, it's like $20. So, yeah, makes a big difference. Thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. Oh. Cool. Well, I hope y'all have a great night. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 8. And we'll do the Mardi Gras. I should be back on schedule, so I should be back to doing all my lives and stuff. So, and I just about have my room set up. There's a couple more things I have to do, like you can see over there. I still have a little bit of a mess, but it's better. It's a lot better than it was. So, oh look, you can see my phone. So that's TikTok up there. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right? Oh, and the sign and ribbon sets will be at CB's Wreath and Decor. She has an Etsy shop. Happy New Year. All right, bye, y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.